we really can't say enough about. Chicopee Savings has been the chief sponsor for as long as I can remember on the taste, and they do a great job. Bill Wagner is a Rotarian, the president of the bank, and he's always got a great thing to say about Rotary, and always got a great thing to step up to help us out there. And we've got a number of sponsors there. Like I said, Chicopee Savings is our main sponsor, and at all level of sponsorship. The race itself is also sponsored by. This year we've got Mercy Medical Center involved, which is great because it's all about health, and they're going to have some information there about what makes a healthy run and a healthy individual. And we've also got some sponsors of the race as well. So it's a great community event, and we encourage people to come down.
Yeah, we definitely. I have some of the menus in here, and if anybody in the audience wants to check them out in a little bit, and definitely the entertainment, if I can point out just some of the great events they got going on. Thursday, June 9th, Leonard Skinner, my personal favorite. I don't know if anybody else is.
The Leonard Skinner Experience.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Right.
Then from 4 to 7 on Friday, there's a BMX exhibition. Believe it or not, I used to try to attempt to be a BMX star. As you can tell, it didn't work out so well. But I definitely enjoyed it. Helmet, yes, yes. I probably should start wearing a helmet more often, though. That's why you have the current sponsor there, Mercy Medical Center.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm going to need them, like I said, by about the second mile if I attempt to do this thing. So, but more power to anybody that does it. And once again, like you mentioned, it's a sponsorship, and it definitely goes to a good cause. Now, if we can take a
For the entertainment, real quick, we feature this group Benny and the Jets, which has been a great, they're an Elton John tribute. They're going to be Saturday at 8:30. They do a great job. And then Aquanet is our Friday feature, and they're also a local, like an oldies type of, and they really get the audience going. Yeah.
Seen them, got a chance to see them in person. Now, if we can take a quick little break, we do have a current gentleman that I think, in light of everything that's going on, out there right now in the world. This guy was caught up in a quick little bits in a tornado. And I'm pretty sure that this guy got his burger and fries from the Taste of the Valley. I'm telling you, because once you watch this, you're going to get the idea of why. And if we can turn up the volume and kind of watch this little clip.
Cars and 18-wheelers around and destroyed homes. 16 WABT's Make Pace was there right after the storm.
What was going through your mind?
I'm finna die.
Eric Hubbard was sitting in a friend's car eating lunch when Friday's tornado came barreling toward them.
They got big going up. Dog, and he hit the ground and kept coming up. I finna get out the car and run in.
Hubbard thought about making a run for his house, but his friend talked him out of it.
I was scared. I was finna eat a hamburger, it took it. I don't even know where it's at.
It took your hamburger out of your hand.
I don't know where.
As you can tell, just to put a friendly spin on what's going on, you can tell these guys really got good food, because I'm pretty sure that guy was on his way from the event.
That's right.
So,
Yeah.
but just to put some light, where some of our minds are, it's just a great little clip. Now, if we can get back into the certain events and what's going on, I have the menu here of certain restaurants that sponsor, and one that comes to mind, I'm really into different foods. The Thai Taste.
Yep.
Pad Thai with garlic chicken.
Beautiful
Tried it?
thing. It's a beautiful thing. Yes, I have. I've tried everything that is on the menu. I've forced
Everything?
myself. Yeah, it's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it.
So I can now, no perks of the Rotary Club, nothing. No, of course not. Now, how can I get on this? Because I love to eat.
Come on down and volunteer. Just come to one of our Rotary meetings, and we'll tell you all about it, and you can get involved.
Now, I don't have to do the 5K right after, right?
No,
That's not a requirement.
No, we got a 10K that's more your speed.
Oh, well, thank you. Can I use a bike or a car?
A car, maybe. Yeah.
All right, you might have to pick me up on the way there. Also, as he has mentioned, Crepes Tea House will be there this year, and I have the current menu of some of the places: Angelo's, Pinto's, Samuel's Sports Bar. So it's all the places in the community. Now, also, I've seen in here you are going to be having as part of one of your events. It's a Saturday Cruise Classic Car Show.
Right.
I have a perfect car for you.
What do you got?
My dad's 1993 Honda. That is a classic. That is a classic. That's like what, close to 20 years ago?
Yeah, 20 years ago. That's right. Now we got a different demographic there, and they consider classic cars probably to be 50s, 60s.
Oh,
Before
okay.
you were born. Yeah. Back
Well,
then,
one of your
yeah.
sponsors, USA
Right,
Hauling and
yeah.
Recycling, I guess we can call them up.
Yeah.
They can get it out of it.
But no, we've been doing that for years. They have people bring these cars in from all over, and they're beautiful cars. They're really, they really got some nice vehicles. They have a little competition, judging, and that kind of thing. And it's really interesting to get involved with these cars if you're into it at all. A couple of our Rotarians are real passionate about their vehicles, and they've got some older cars, so it's really a nice thing too.
Now, if I could ask, what is the humble streak?
What is the humble streak?
If you, just to kind of set up the question, I guess, we've all watched Old School, right?
Yes.
Will Ferrell. We're
Yes.
now going streaking?
No.
Okay.
No, that's not what it is.
Just making sure.
Okay.
Any idea what that is, or is that show up and kind of find out?
Yeah, it's one of those things, you know, you can't say too much about it because, you know, then I'd have to kill you.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
and I
But, yeah.
still want to live.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I think there's a theme going on. You do wills.
Yep, there you go. I gotta get business somehow.
I hope this interview goes well now.
Yeah, okay.
I definitely agree. Now, anything else you'd like to tell us now? You've been doing it or the event's been going on for the past 12 years.
Okay.
And
Well,
you maybe...
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I know I can see some of the crowd here may not be particularly appropriate, but we do have some alcoholic beverages there.
That is right.
We have beer and wine. We work with, as you can see here, with Williams Distributing, and they've been helping us out for the last couple of years. Bud Light and Lime they do, and they have craft and specialty beers. They feature a couple of times. In fact, Bud Light Lime was a big seller, and we're kind of one of the first venues that they employed it at, from what I understand. So you got an opportunity to come down and try some local beers and some local well, there's some local beers, but there's also, you know, some of the national stuff. There's wine, soda, water. There's all kinds of things. But in fact, if you come down on Saturday evening, myself and my wife and some friends are going to be pouring beer, so I could probably pour you a beer myself.
My favorite shock top.
What's that?
Shock
Top. We've had that last year. I think it's going to show up again this year. That's a great beer.
And for all of us underage viewers, there's always water on the rocks.
Yeah, that's right.
Great drink, and I'm sure you can do that
Yeah,
too, right?
we've got sodas, and I understand we've got a specialty drink maybe coming from where we are right now. I tried some earlier today, and it was very good.
Some of the kvass.
Right.
Now, if I could just ask, now these restaurants, because for the past 12 years you've been doing it, you obviously can't get everybody in. Is there a certain competition that goes into how do some of these restaurants get in to be a part of this?
Well, some of them have been there for a while. For instance, Pintu himself is a Rotarian. He's been there for a number of years. He's got the Indian restaurant not too far from here. And some of the other ones have been there, you know, year to year. But other ones we try to mix it up a little bit. Again, we call ourselves the Taste of the Valley, so it is we do get restaurants from Northampton, from Springfield, West Springfield, you know, Agawam, all over here. We this year I see we've got kind of a Mediterranean flair, kind of Mediterranean Asian, including, you know, crepes here, but we've also got the Thai taste. As you see, the Tokyo Asian cuisine is going to be bringing some sushi down. The new Istanbul Mediterranean is going to be there. So we've got some different choices for people. We do solicit people to come in. We go to them. There's a fee that they pay, which they you know, hopefully make up, and more so in direct sales. So we do approach restaurants, but if anybody is interested in this year, I think we're set. But if anybody wants to try it for the following years, you can go right to the website, and you can either Google it or search Taste of the Valley or Westside Taste, and it'll direct you to our website, and that'll give you more information about what we do, what the taste is all about, and also the opportunities that there would be for both sponsorships and for participation in future events.
That's correct. Alrighty. Well, we definitely appreciate it. And one more last question I'd like to ask, since it's been around for quite some time. Any interesting stories or memorable times that you might have, or times where things maybe really didn't have worked out the way that you had?
Well, the weather is always a question. A couple of years we've had some thunder and lightning coming in, and we've had to, you know, stop the bands in the middle of Freebird or whatever it might be. But you know, a couple times we'd have weather problems. We do have a petting zoo there, and that's led to a couple of interesting situations. We had they had a donkey there that actually gave birth during the taste, which was interesting.
That's a highlight.
Yeah. But generally, it's been a lot of fun. A lot of people that come down and just enjoy the music. You know, we've just a beer or a soda and listen to some music, and that's what it's all about. And it goes for a good cause.
All right, and anybody's welcome.
Yeah, everybody's. It's right down here at the town common. It's within walking distance of where you are now. Again, you can go to our website. You can go to the town website. I believe has a link to it as well. That's what it is. It's going to be a great event. It is every year, and like I said, most importantly, it goes to a good cause, keeps money here locally, and also throughout the world.
Great. Well, folks, once again, entertainment, food, beverages, everything you need in a good show and a good event. So Simon here is definitely going to be there. So if anybody wants to stop by this year, that is once again Thursday, June 9th through Sunday, June 12th. So if anybody is interested, definitely, or you can always come in and come see Simon and his line of work. So we definitely appreciate you having on the show, and good luck to you, and hopefully we'll see you. Thank you. Thank you. Once again, like I mentioned earlier, she has been through 11 different camps, displacement camps, concentration camps, work camps throughout her life and her family. She is originally from Belarus. Now she's living here in Chicopee. Once a proud owner of a nightclub, a beauty salon here in Westfield. Also, she has been into modeling and rubbed elbows with a lot of celebrities. So we're definitely excited to have her here. And she is also a author of her current book that we have here, and we are going to be auctioning it off a little bit later on. Far East of the Sun. Please welcome here, Janina Chang. Definitely take a seat. All right, you look great.
Thank you.
All righty. Definitely appreciate you being here.
My pleasure.
As I have told our audience here, you have a very interesting story and background. Now, originally from Belarus.
Yes.
And tell us a little bit about, I guess, you are the author, and what I do have the book here, and we'll begin with that. Tell us a little bit about the book. What inspired you to write it?
What inspired me to write it? Because of the what we lived through in those war years and displaced persons camps. I decided to tell the world a little more about it. Much has been written about the Holocaust, but really not much has been said about displaced people, displaced persons camps. And so after my mother passed away at age 93, I decided that it is time to tell the story, because with her, a lot of the stories that I knew that she told us about and I lived through with her were lost. So I decided, okay, even though I have never written a book before, I took on the task, and it took me 3.5 years to write it, part-time, but I did it. And I'll tell you, to write a book, it takes a lot of discipline. You really, really have to discipline yourself and just keep going at it.
And I had the chance to